What's up, YouTube? What a crazy week it's been. First Halloween, and then the Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. Here in Tucson, we have a long tradition of celebrating the All Souls Procession. I just got to march with 100,000 other skeletons honoring our dead relatives, our dead friends, our dead family, our dead pets. I miss you, Grandma. Now on to the video.
All right, that was me right before I took off my makeup after being in the All Souls Procession here in Tucson, Arizona. I'm guessing a lot of you have not heard of that. It's an annual event here in Tucson that has tens of thousands of people participate. It's a not-for-profit organized parade to honor the dead, and it's a really great event. So I'm really glad I got to participate. I took my 6-year-old son with me, and he wanted to go. He'd made like a skull mask at school. He wanted to wear that. We went down there. We actually met up with a friend from his class just randomly, and they were part of a marching band. So as you saw there, we actually got to march with the marching band in the parade, playing some percussion, dancing, and it was really good. I needed that. It was good for my soul, you know. So enough about that. Let's see what's sold on eBay.
This is a set of 2 different items purchased by the same person. They're in the box and about to be packed up for shipping. So they bought a set of these 5 bins of ETA color tiles. These are educational supplies. And let's see. I'll show you here. So that's what they look like. They're little 1-inch squares, flat squares for education. And then they also bought a set of ETA cubes for mathematics. And I always find it interesting when people do this. They sent me a message because they did make offers on both of these items, just explaining their program that they do, and they teach families how to do math and train adults and things like that. So I think they're hoping to get, you know, a little bit of sympathy on the price, which I was happy to accommodate. So I think altogether this came out to let's see, about $30 for the items and $20 they paid for shipping. This is a Pfaltzgraff Village pattern. The pattern is called Village, and it's a little sugar bowl. And it sold for $4.95 plus shipping, so a low price sale, but I'm glad to get it out of here. Now, this is a size 16 dress shoe by Megani. They have some creasing, but otherwise they're in excellent condition. This is the largest pair of shoes I have ever sold. So, just to give you an idea, this is 13 inches, and they are just about a little over 13 inches long. So, someone out there who has large feet and hard to find shoes made me an offer on eBay, and I took it for $70 with free shipping. This pipe, made from clay by the Williamsburg Pottery, Lightfoot, Virginia, is typical of those used extensively during colonial times. This tavern pipe is a mid-18th century model, and it's for the best Virginia weed. I'd like to smoke some of that Virginia weed, but I won't be doing it out of this pipe because it's sold on eBay for $30 plus shipping. As you can see there, on the measuring tape, it's probably about 16 inches long. It's quite fragile. I hope it makes it there in one piece. Bye, pipe. This is a pair of vintage Indian head nickel cufflinks. This pair has the buffalo on both sides. They've been polished, and the dates, the year has been removed. But that's what they look like on the back side. They have the cufflink attachment soldered on to it, and I bought a whole set of these. I think I bought 40 pairs of these in like a wholesale set, and I've slowly been reselling them. I think for fourth quarter they will sell pretty well. Unfortunately, this is the last pair of buffalo ones that I have. All the others have 2 Indian heads facing out. I think those will sell also. So, in case you're wondering, this sold, I think, for 10% off at $11.66 with free shipping. So if you want a pair of these, they're cheap and they're in my store. This is a beautiful Damascus steel knife, and if you're not familiar with Damascus steel, it has really beautiful metal that is made by doing multiple layers of metal laid on top of itself, and I believe it's a Japanese style. This knife was probably made in Pakistan, but it's very well done. The handle's made out of bone. It has a full tang. It's got some ornamental metal work there in the handle, and I have about 25 different knives from this set left. I'm pretty much taking offers on them because they're selling very slowly. They are selling, and if I was a super patient person, I'd just leave them at a higher price and wait, but I would like to get them moved out and get that money circulating through my business. So if you want a knife, come make me an offer. They're in my store. This sold for a best offer of $22 with free shipping, and it's light enough I will be able to send it first class mail. I have sold 2 different China items in the last couple of days. This is a set of Pfaltzgraff village pattern, and these are some wide soup bowls or salad bowls. I sold a set of 6 for $22.95 plus shipping. I also sold a set of gazebo bowls, also by Pfaltzgraff. These are fairly simple bowls. They just have this little decorative, embossed design on the side. No pattern or like print design, but for whatever reason they're kind of valuable, and there's not very many of them listed on eBay. I took an offer of $18 for 4 of them, plus shipping.
It's been a pretty busy week in my store. I've been getting a lot of things listed in both of my stores. I've actually almost reached the 100 item limit in my second store because it's a brand new store, so eBay has limited me to 100 items, and right now I think I have 93 listings. By the end of the week I'll definitely have hit that 100 cap. But don't worry, I'll call them up. I'm sure I'll be able to get my limit listed and keep growing that store out. So I sold a bunch of different stuff, although the highlights of this week were probably selling a lot of china and a lot of t-shirts. So let's check it out. Right now we're looking at items just in my store. I just listed all of these Realtree camo wallets. So go check them out if you're looking for a fun gift for someone in your family. All right, let's do China. China. All right. So I sold 2 of these to a buyer. Same buyer bought 2 of them. They made me a best offer of $15 for each bowl. So that was a total of $30 with free shipping. Some of this china, this Arita peacock china, can sell for a lot more than that, but these wide bowls are so common that they're not worth a lot. So happy to get them out. That freed up some space in my storage, and they're beautiful. I hope she's really happy with them. I hope that when they arrive that everything's good. And that's that sale. All right. Another piece of china that sold is the last piece of this Mikasa whole wheat pattern. So you saw in a different video that I had sold a bunch of dinner plates, and these are the matching 8-inch salad plates, and this is the last I have of that whole wheat pattern. So glad to be done with it. I would sell it again if I got it at a good price. All right, this was a cool item. I really like this hand-tooled Harley Davidson belt. It's a vintage item, although it's never been used. You can see here, like, it looks like it's brand new, size 38. A little bit of scuff marks and stuff. Like, it looks like maybe it was worn a few times, but maybe not. Hard to tell. Had a little bit of wrinkling from storage. I photographed it on my mannequin, my female mannequin, which seemed like that was an okay way to photograph belts. This one didn't have a buckle on it, so I couldn't put it around the waist exactly how I wanted, but I found a good way to do it. And it sold for $29.95 with free shipping. All right, let's move on to some t-shirts, because I sold a lot of t-shirts this week. All right, this is a Bob Seger vintage style t-shirt. It was in a size small, and I just really like this shirt. I wouldn't probably wear it myself, but it's kind of iconic of like 80s rock and roll music. And sure enough, it sold to a lady in Seattle who's probably going to wear it kind of ironically. That's my guess. Maybe not. Maybe she's a big Bob Seger fan. But my guess is that, she'll be wearing it like as a cool, trendy rock and roll shirt. All right, let's check out the other store. Let's see what's going on over there. This is in Fashion Meets Function. This is my second store that I'm just getting started that only sells clothing, and I've been selling things. Yay, I'm so happy. I was so worried that I wouldn't get any ranking in the eBay algorithm because I'm a new store. But maybe because I'm a new store, they give me a really good ranking so that I can, sell some things and be excited to keep listing. This is a vintage Outkast 92 Stankonia t-shirt. It's in a size small, and this went off to, trying to think where it went, somewhere in the South, I think, maybe Georgia or something like that. And it's a nice shirt. Sold for $29.95 with free shipping. This is a vintage 2003 Ozfest concert shirt in size XXL. And I don't know if the person who bought this is just a fan of some of these bands or he was at the show. He went and saw this. It's got this super scary logo and stuff. It's kind of distressed looking and faded, and overall like a creepy heavy metal shirt, as it should be with Ozfest, I would think. And it sold for $29.95 with free shipping. All right, now I'm going to show you a couple of the items that sold from that huge yard sale I bought. We've gotten some of those clothes listed, and I'm really happy to see some of them selling. I took a best offer of $14 on this Nike warm-up jacket, and got it off in the mail. I had put free priority mail, flat rate envelope shipping. I probably should have done first class. I would have saved myself a couple of bucks because it ended up actually weighing very little. It's a very lightweight jacket. All right. This one, I'm kind of surprised this sold, especially because this main picture turned out blurry for some reason. Just wasn't paying attention, or the camera hadn't quite focused, and I didn't notice that the picture came out unfocused. I went ahead and listed it anyways because it's going to take a while for me to get around to reshooting it. So this is a Grub Stuff sweater by Robert Bruce. It's made out of polyester. It's vintage, and it does have a certain vintage look to it, and it sold for full price of $11.95 plus free shipping. So that's what I have to show you today. Thank you so much for watching this video, checking out the things that sold in my store this week. Those were the most exciting items, and I'm really glad I sold those giant shoes. I figured they would sell. I'm also glad to be selling some of these t-shirts and seeing some of these clothes move, because I get nervous selling clothing. There's so much competition out there. I worry that I won't be able to pull it off. It looks like I'm pulling it off. So thanks so much for watching. Have a successful week. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.